Okay. No intro today. Boom. Live right away.
Wow. Look at that.
Boom. Live right away. Late.
If you're listening to the podcast version, you definitely got an intro.
Yes. If you're listening to the podcast version, you got an intro. Here's your intro.
Oh, it's lovely.
Can't stop it. Okay. Can stop it. Hey! Sorry. Once again, technical difficulties.
A little bit. Hopefully, we're not super echoey for all of you. Let us know in the chat. See, Frank already left. But I feel like my echo's probably gone.
My thing didn't.
Let us know.
Yeah. There we go.
It's back.
You are talking, but not part of the stream. What the fuck?
No, I hear you.
I know. And hold on.
You're on the stream. I see you. You're right there. Hey, Dylan.
Hey, Dylan. All right.
All right, Frank's gone. Hey, does my echo go away when Frank's gone when I say that? Because it's gone now. But I don't know where Frank went.
I'm right here.
Oh, we pushed another button.
Literally, I'm right here. Like
it's me. I need to go somewhere. Where am I going?
E-H.
Oh,
E-X.
Dom's got the echo.
Okay. Can you see me? Oh, now I'm gone. No, you're gone. Now you're back.
He did something to me. I don't know where I went.
Ah, fuck. What the fuck?
Hey, now I hear you.
Yeah. When I left, the echo left.
Yeah.
How about that?
No, still there.
That? That's
Still gonna echo.
I don't know what the fuck this thing is doing.
Dylan, I feel you. The higher Geek spot boost might be about to change. Maybe multiple times within like a short period of time. If you guys can all stand that echo, it's like out of control.
Is that echo still there?
Yes. But I don't know how to get rid of that. So hey, happy holidays.
It can't be anything on my goddamn output.
We may have been working for this for 10 minutes already before we came in. Oh, there's no echo now. Now I can't hear you, though. Nope, but you look good. I want you to know that. You do. You look really good, Frank. You know, while Frank figures that out, thanks everybody for finding the Geek Spot. We usually save this till the end of the show. We'll say it up front this week.
Technology at its best.
You know, tell your friends.
Okay. Oh, now I can't hear Jack.
But now there's no echo. So that's exciting. And I can hear you. Turn the backstage volume up down at the bottom, Frank. Oh, yeah, no, the video is going to keep looking like this, Jack. I was going to bring a picture of you, but it's Christmas time, and I didn't want to do that to people. So, like I said, you know, with the podcast and all that good stuff, make sure you're dropping us a 5-star rating. Drop a review. If you're listening on Spotify, which I know a handful of you do, we are putting in weekly questions, so you can check those out on there. This week's we put in we'll ask again with our topic that we got this week. What are we doing with what was your favorite shows of 2022? So let us know where you were at with that. I think Frank's favorite shows may have been Smallville and probably Friday Night Lights are my guesses. So as he gets to come back here, so, hopefully everybody's having a good holiday season so far. We're excited to be back, kind of recap 2022. I know Frank didn't watch it yet, so while he's on his hiatus, I'll talk about Wednesday a little bit, because I did watch that this weekend. Wasn't planning on it, and then ended up binging the whole show yesterday. Is it though, Dom? I don't know that that's in my top 13. But we'll get to there when Frank gets back and tells us all about if that football team in Texas finally made it to the state championship. But in the meantime, so I watched Wednesday. Hawkeye was in 2021, Pete. Wednesday was fantastic. I don't think it ended up in my top shows. And we'll get into that in a little bit about where I think some of the opportunities are with actually remembering how these shows go. Because because I keep remembering shows that happened in 2022. Seemed like such a crazy long year. But yeah, Wednesday, I thought the acting was great. I thought it was fun. There was a couple of twists that I was like, oh, they're going here, and you called it right away, and then you're like, oh, they're not going there, and then they were going there, but then they still didn't. But some of it did. But that was super cool, and I did enjoy the direction that they went with that, and a lot of the cool nods. I'm not sure what age group it was for. Was the weirdest thing. Yeah, I saw that Dylan talking about Jenna Ortega's blown up as a horror icon. I did not see the Scream movie that came out at the beginning of this year. When we get to movies, I'm gonna sadly have to talk about how many movies I actually watched this year that weren't TV shows, because the list is pretty small. Oh, so and Pete, you didn't realize that was Christina Ricci? I thought it was awesome with her cameo in there, and a lot of the little things like there was nods to the snaps from the show. Dom, you are savage. Frank will see shortly. Oh, all right, Dylan with she's in Scream 5, X, and Studio 666. I think I saw her in the trailer for Scream 6 too. Spoilers for Scream 5, I guess. Because that trailer just dropped the other day and looks fun. Maybe I'll have to go back and do a rewatch of the Screams. I don't know that I've watched any since Scream 2. So, but all the little nods like that, not as much of the actual Addams family as I thought there was going to be, but I guess that makes sense given the fact that the show is just called Wednesday. You do get, as revealed in the trailers, you got Fred Armisen coming in as Uncle Fester, who was fun. Could have used a little more Uncle Fester as we went through. I thought he did a nice job with the character. I didn't expect to want Thing to be as big a part of the show as he was, and it was great having that hand throughout the show, kind of just as a sidekick, which was pretty cool. But the one part I did have a criticism, because it wouldn't be me if I didn't have some kind of criticism of the show, is when they're talking about her character being, looking like she's in black and white and this, that, and the other thing. They really didn't do a lot from a makeup standpoint with either Morticia or with Wednesday to really make them feel super pale. Which kind of was weird for me, the way they kind of described it. I thought they could have just not talked about it and it would have been fine. Oh, look, I have an echo again.
Fuck. I'm about to shut this whole thing off.
You just missed a big recap of Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm about to shut this whole thing off.
So how was your week?
Better than this night's going.
Well, I will mute for a minute and try some things on my end.
It's obviously my side.
And then you can talk about your week real quick, because I can hear you.
Yeah, I've tried every port. I've tried every freaking everything I can think of. Now it says I'm talking, but not part of the stream.
No, you're part of the stream.
Now I'm part of the stream again.
Yeah, but I'm not going again.
I don't know what else I could possibly do to stop this echo, aside from throw this $1,000 roadcaster into the street.
I don't know if you want to do that. That seems aggressive.
It is very aggressive. How was my week? It's Monday, so the weekend spent the weekend inside, did nothing, talked to no one, didn't bother with people, no people at all, nothing. Really, just played video games.